Welcome to Council Connection. I'm Sweetie Marberry, Mayor and Durango City Councilor. This program is designed to give you a snapshot of happenings at the most recent Durango City Council meeting. This time we look at the July 17th meeting. Our first order of business involved two proclamations. The first declared July 26th as American Disabilities Act Awareness Day. It was presented to Jason Ragsdale of the Southwest Center for Independence. The center has been busy assisting Durango businesses improve their accessibility thanks to a $25,000 grant from the city.
But a lot of these businesses have chosen to do it just because good access is good business. When people can get in there, they make money, and it helps with people feeling like they're a part of the community. The idea of the ADA was to incorporate people with disabilities into mainstream society in American life.
The second proclamation recognized outgoing Fort Lewis College President Dean K. Thomas for her years of service. Council was then given a quarterly update on the Santa Rita Water Reclamation Facility project, which for now is on time and on budget.
As far as the schedule goes, the contract allowed for 746 days to do this construction, basically a little over 2 years. And so far we've used 412 days in the contract, which says that we're about 55% done with the project. Again, if you go back to our contingency fund, we're about halfway done, a little more than halfway done, and we still have 80% of our contingency left. Financially, we're doing really well. As far as the schedule goes, we're struggling right now. We're having some negotiations with the contractor to make sure that we finish on time. We believe we can do that, but we need to do some additional work from both the contractor's point of view and the city's point of view. So we're working together to make sure that we do finish on time.
Lake Nighthorse has been open for 3 months, but it hasn't been all smooth sailing. Council learned a month-long shutdown of motorized boating to repair the parking lot and a 9-day closure due to the 416 fire cut into attendance and revenues.
This first year has had a fair amount of challenges with the parking lot reconstruction, the fire, the smoke. We saw a lot of people not wanting to come to Lake Nighthorse as they didn't want to recreate anywhere in Durango in the mornings. And it did impact our user numbers, but all in all, if we take everything into consideration, Lake Nighthorse has been a tremendous success of our community. We have heard so many things from our community members that are exploring Lake Nighthorse. Most of the reservoirs in our region of the state are low water, and some of them, including Vallecito, are considering closing. Lake Nighthorse is at full pool. So we have a lot of water and probably some of the best boating opportunities in Southwest Colorado right now.
Durango Area Tourism Office Director Frank Lockwood also checked in with some comments on impacts of the fire on tourism. He said while businesses he's checked with report double-digit sales declines compared with last June, the news isn't all bad, especially when it comes to the Welcome Center's sales of Ranger-led tour tickets to Mesa Verde.
I was hoping that we would sell 15,000 tickets for the year. We have sold 13,000 already, I should say, for the season. We've sold 13,000 tickets already. 75% of these people, according to our surveys, were people who were sent here by the National Park Service in Mesa Verde. That means those are 75% of those people are new people who came to Durango, and we sold about 250 tickets a day during the entire month of June while the fire was going on.
During public participation, a number of individuals made a pitch to City Council to include funding in the 2019 budget for a Camino del Rio pedestrian underpass at 12th Street. There were 2 quasi-judicial hearings. The most significant was on the annexation, initial zoning, and development plan for Escalante Village, a tiny house development proposed on a small parcel just north of Escalante Middle School. 24 rental lots for tiny homes with other amenities, including storage and a community garden, are proposed for the site. During reports and actions, we heard that while May sales tax revenues were up by almost 7%, the impact of the fire on sales taxes won't be known until August. That could mean spending reductions for later this year, and perhaps in the 2019 budget, which Council receives in September.
We have to balance the budget. We cannot have a budget that's not balanced. So that means we either find money, a new source of revenue, which is not likely in those few months, or we adjust our spending. We have to live within our means.
Here are some upcoming events you might find interesting. Clean Commute Week events, which were postponed due to the 416 fire, will take place August the 21st through August the 23rd. For all of the details on the Pedal versus Metal Challenge, Bike to Work Day, and the Love Your Commute celebration, visit getarounddurango.com. And be sure to set aside October 24 for the La Plata County Economic Development Alliance's 12th Annual Economic Summit. For more information, go online to yeslpc.com. Our next study session will be Tuesday, July 24th at 4 p.m. We will receive updates on the public engagement process. Our next regular council meeting is Tuesday, August the 7th at 6:30 p.m. And that's Council Connection for the July 17th Durango City Council meeting. I'm City Councilor and Mayor Sweetie Marbury. Thanks for joining us. And remember, you can always contact your city councilors via email at citycouncil@durangogov.org.